Okay. Okay. And just pause there and start. When you are starting the camera. अगला व्यक्ति राजा और किशोर जी को भी लेकर हाँ प्रसाद देना चालू कर सकते हैं हाँ इनको पहले दे दीजिए मनीष मैट दीजिए हाँ yeah okay maybe first you show me first you send to me just one time here it will show it's okay I'm looking mostly all are coming okay you can check there another one आपका वेट कर नहीं तो प्रैक्टिस में मोस्टली वाला करने यू शेयर ऑल you can write now also just now dancing session ended now class is starting people can still come like that anybody wants water means you can take from here this filter that filter मनीष किसी को पानी चाहिए तो लेने उधर भी एक फिल्टर है उधर भी बात ये पानी चाहिए अपना जल चाहिए किसी को पानी चाहिए तो फिल्टर में ले सकते इधर भी ले सकते यू टेक देन भगवद गीता चैप्टर 3 ओपन करिए भगवद गीता चैप्टर 3 सबका सभी हेल्थ प्रॉब्लम ठीक हो जाएगा सर थोड़ा प्रैक्टिस में आना है अभी हो सकता है पहले दिन थोड़ा सा होगा सम पेन में भी देर बट आफ्टर मेरा ब्लड रिपोर्ट जस्ट मैं किया था एएमसी बहुत साल के बाद किया एकदम इतना अच्छा रिपोर्ट डॉक्टर बोल रहे ऐसे कैसे वो सो रहा है मेंटेन हो रहा है वो एक मुस्लिम डॉक्टर था इसलिए मैं रीजन उतना बोला नहीं बट सब करने से ठीक हिंदी वर्ड से जो बचेगा वो दे दीजिए आपने बोलिए तो गीता लक्ष्मी इंग्लिश लिया ना इंग्लिश ऑफ टेकन हिंदी पढ़ सकता है ठीक है अदर्स कैन ओपन फ्रॉम मोबाइल में उनको ओपन करके दे दीजिए गीता लक्ष्मी मोबाइल में उनको ओपन करके दे दीजिए उनको क्या है सरस्वती और अदरवाइज उनको बुक दे दीजिए नहीं तो बुक एक बुक दे दीजिए मनीष दे दीजिए मनीष हरी के साथ शेयर करिए आप हरी के साथ भी बैठ के शेयर करिए हाँ ठीक है ओके You got afraid, huh? What is your name? You see your brother has danced. Your elder brother, he is your elder brother. He has danced, huh? Why you got afraid? Next week you practice and come, huh? Okay. Okay, you practice and come. Now sit with your brother. Honey, you want water? Water? ठीक है, let's start. ओपन हो गया सबका हाँ मोबाइल वाला का ओपन हो गया चौधरी तृतीय होता है तृतीय ওটা পুরো শেষ হয়নি রিসাইটেশন ওটাই করা হবে ওই চ্যাপ্টারটাই ওটা 13 নম্বর শ্লোক অবধি হয়েছিল তারপরে আরো দুটো তিনটে ছোট কাজ পড়বে আবৃত্তি ওইটাই হবে আবৃত্তি ওই চ্যাপ্টারটাই পড়তে হবে তৃতীয় ऐप ओपन हुआ ओपन हो गया ओपन हो गया ओपन हो गया तो बोल दीजिए। You could open now, right? Vedabase.io का सर्च चलेगा। इधर एक गूगल मीट में कोई ज्वाइन करके बट मोबाइल यूज़ कर रहा है, को जो मोबाइल यूज़ नहीं कर रहा है ऐसे कोई गूगल मीट में ज्वाइन करके दे सकते हैं। हरी, no single Google Meet, nothing is there. Just quickly you join from somebody's mobile you take. Somebody's mobile you take. Online people cannot see, yes.
मोबाइल लेकर निकाल दे, मेरे स्विच से फुल जब हो गया।
सब हो गया।
किताब ले लीजिए, मोबाइल किताब ले लीजिए।
आप किताब मोबाइल इधर गूगल मीट में ज्वाइन करके दे दीजिए, क्योंकि ऑनलाइन वाला कट हो गया। ऑनलाइन एक भी मोबाइल नहीं है
इसमें गूगल में जाते हैं।
गूगल मीट ग्रुप में गूगल मीट लिंक है। आप क्विकली ग्रुप में मैसेज डाल दीजिए, ऑनलाइन अगेन स्टार्टिंग, गूगल मीट अगेन स्टार्टिंग शॉर्टली, अदरवाइज ऑनलाइन वाला कट हो गया। हिंदी आपको समझ में आता है? यू नो हिंदी? आप यू नो हिंदी? हाँ नो, देखिए ओके, अदरवाइज मिक्सर में बोलोगे, ठीक है। ऑनलाइन देखो कट हो गया, एक लोग बाकी लोग कट हो गए। हाँ, एक मैसेज दीजिए कोई ग्रुप में, गूगल मीट रिस्टार्टेड, ऑनलाइन वाला बहुत लोग कट हो गया।
मैसेज दे दिया सर।
ठीक है, बहुत लोग कट हो गए, बीच में कट हो गया ना। चैप्टर 3 सेक्शन, लेट्स स्टार्ट। फर्स्ट से जय श्री अर्जुन उवाच जय श्री चेत् कर्मणास्ते मत बुद्धिर्जनार्दन तत्किं कर्मणि घोरे मां नियोजयसि केशव भ्रमेश्वेनेव वाक्येन बुद्धिं मोहयसि मे तदेकं वद निश्चितं येन श्रेयहम् अप्नुयाम्। श्रीभगवानुवाच लोकेऽस्मिन् द्विविधा निष्ठा पुरा प्रोक्ता मया नघ ज्ञानयोगेन साङ्ख्यानां कर्मयोगेन योगिनां न कर्माणम् अनरम्भन् नैष्कर्मं पुरुषश्नुते न च सन्नशनादेव सिद्धिं समधिगच्छति न हि कश्चित् क्षणमपि जातु तिष्ठति अकर्मकृत् कार्यते ह्यवश्यकर्म सर्वप्रकृतिर्जैर्गुणैः कर्मेन्द्रियाणि संयम्य या अस्ते मनसा स्मरन् इन्द्रियार्थान् विमूढात्मा मिथ्याचारः उच्यते यस्तु इन्द्रियाणि मनसा नियमारभते अर्जुन कर्मेन्द्रियैः कर्मयोगम् अशक्तो स विशिष्यते नियतं कुरु कर्म तं कर्म जयो हि अकर्मणः शरीरजत्रापि चाते न प्रसिद्धयत् अकर्मणः यज्ञतत् कर्मणोऽन्यत्र लोकोऽयं कर्मबन्धनं तदर्थं कर्म कौन्तेय मुक्तसङ्गसमाचर स यज्ञा प्रजा सृष्टा पुरा वाचा प्रजापति अनेन प्रसविष्यन्तां एषा वैष्णु इष्टकामधु देवन् भवैतानेन ते देवन् भवन्तु वा परस्परं भवयन्तस्य परम् अवाप्स्यत इष्टन् भोगन् इव देवा दर्शन्ते यज्ञभाविदा तैर्दत्ता न प्रदयभ्यो जो भुङ्क्ते तेन एव सा यज्ञशिष्टाशिनो सन्तः मुच्यन्ते सर्वकिल्बिषै भुञ्जाते तु अहं पापा ये पचन्ति आत्मकारणात् अन्नात् भवन्ति भूतानि पर्जन्यात् अन्नसम्भव यज्ञद्भवति पर्जन्य यज्ञकर्म समुद्भवम् कर्म ब्रह्मोक्षरं विद्धि कर्म ब्रह्मोद्भवं विद्धि ब्रह्मोक्षरं समुद्भवम् तस्मात् सर्गोत्पत्तौ ब्रह्म नित्यं योग्ये प्रतिष्ठितम् एवं प्रवर्तितं चक्रं ननुवर्तयति यया अगैरिन्द्रियारामो मुखं पार्थौ स जीवति यस्तु आत्मरतिरेव स्यादात्मतृप्तश्च मानव आत्मन्येव च सन्तुष्टः तस्य कार्यं न विद्यते नैव तस्य कृतेनार्थो न कृतेनेह कश्चन अगच्छस्य सर्वभूतेषु कश्चित् अर्थव्यपश्यत् तस्मात् अशक्तः सततं कार्यं कर्म समाचरम् अशक्तो हि आचरन् कर्म परम् आप्नोति पुरुषः। क्या कर्माणि कर्माणि कर्मणैव संसिद्धिमास्थितो जनकादया लोकसङ्ग्रहमेवापि सम्पश्यन् कर्तुमर्हति यद् यद् आचरति श्रेष्ठ तत्तत् एवेतरो जनः स यत् प्रमाणं कुरुते लोकस्तद् अनुवर्तते न मे भर्तस्ति कर्तव्यं त्रिषु लोकेषु किञ्चन अनाभक्तं वक्तव्यं भर्त एव च कर्मणि यदि न वर्तेयं जातु कर्माणि अतन्द्रिता मम वर्तानुवर्तन्ते मनुष्य पार्थ सर्वशः उत्सिदेयुरिमे लोका न कुर्यं कर्म चेदहं शङ्करस्य च कर्तास्यामुपहन्नम् इमा प्रजा शक्ता कर्माणि अविद्यांस यथा कुर्वन्ति भारत कुर्याद्विद्यांस्तथा शक्तः चिकीर्षु लोकसङ्ग्रहं न बुद्धिभेदं जनायेदज्ञेन कर्मसङ्गिनं योषयत् सर्वकर्माणि विद्वान् समाचरन् ज्ञानानि गुणकर्माणि सर्वशः अहङ्कारो मूढत्मा कर्तामिति मन्यते तत्तो वित्तु महाबाहो गुणकर्म विभागयो गुणागुणेषु वर्तन्ते इति मत्ता न सज्जते प्रकृतिर्गुणसम्मुखा सज्जन्ते गुणकर्मसु तन् अकृष्णविधमन्दन् कृष्ण भिन्ना विचलयत् मयि सर्वाणि कर्माणि सन्न्यासात्मचेतसा निराशीर्निर्ममो भूत्वा युद्धस्य विगतो जरा ये मे मतम् इदं नित्यम् अनुतिष्ठन्ति श्रद्धावन्तो न श्रूयन्तो मुच्यन्ते तेऽपि कर्मभिः हेतु एतादभ्यसूयन्तो ननुतिष्ठन्ति मे मतं सर्वज्ञानं विमूढस्थं विद्धि नष्टम् अचेतसा सादृशं चेष्टते शस्य प्रकृतिर्ज्ञानवानपि प्रकृतिं जानति भूतानि निग्रह किं करिष्यसि इन्द्रियार्थार्थे रागदेशो व्यवस्थितौ तौ वशं भवच्चेत् तौ यस्य परिपाटिनम् सधर्मविगुणात् परधर्मो सनुष्ठितं सधर्मे निधनं श्रेयो परधर्मो भयावत् अर्जुन उवाच अतो केन प्रयुक्तोऽयं पापं चरति पुरुषः अनिच्छमपि वर्ष्णेय बलदेवानियोजिता भगवान् उवाच कामेशा क्रोधेशा रजोगुणसमुद्भव महाशनो महापाप्मा विद्येनमिह वैरिणं धूमेनाव्रियते वाणीर्यथा आदर्शमलेन च यथा उल्बेनावृतो गर्भस्तथा तेनेदम् आवृतं ज्ञानमेतेन ज्ञानेन नित्यवैरिणा कामरूपेण कौन्तेय दुष्पुरेण अनलिना च यशोधिष्ठानम् उच्यते येषां ज्ञानमवृत्तदेहिनं तस्मात् इन्द्रियाण्यादौ नियमा भरतर्षभ पापमनं प्रजायेनं ज्ञानविज्ञाननाशनं तानि पराणि याहुरिन्द्रियेभ्यो परं मनः मनुष्यस्तु परा बुद्धिर्यो बुद्धेः परतस्तु सा आत्मनं जयि शत्रुं महाभावो कामरूपं दुराशदम् ॐ तत्सविति श्रीमद्भगवद्गीतासु उपनिषत्सु ब्रह्मविद्यायां श्रीकृष्णार्जुनसंवादे कर्मयोगो नाम तृतीयोऽध्याय हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे मूकं करोति वाचालं पंगुं लंघयति लास्ट वीक कितना तक हुआ था 13 कितना श्लोक तक हुआ था आगे दिन कटा श्लोक হয়েছিল কটা শ্লোক आगे दिन माने वाला হয়েছিল हाँ 12टा अच्छा सो 12 तक हो गया सो 12 तक का क्विक साइनॉप्सिस एक बदले हमारे इसका रहता तो इधर अर्जुन कंफ्यूज हो गया कृष्णा सेकंड चैप्टर में मतलब इसके पहले वाला जो था इसके पहले जो था उधर बहुत कुछ बारे में बोला है बहुत सारा योग के बारे में बोला तो उसमें अर्जुन का एक कंफ्यूजन हो गया कंफ्यूजन का एक ही मोबाइल है दूसरा किसी का मोबाइल है तो उधर रख सकते हैं ज्वाइन करके
कौन सा ये वाला पर ऑडियो
ये वाला ऑडियो ऑन तो कर दिया उधर किसी का रख सकते हैं तो वो लोग उधर से पूरा देख सकते हैं नहीं तो इधर वो तो वो दूसरा है नहीं इधर तो ऑन कर दिया और एक मोबाइल चाहिए था उधर वो दूसरा
ये तो चल रहा है,
वो
ये तो
नॉन
चल रहा है।
वीडियो है ये गूगल मीट में और एक किसी का मोबाइल होगा तो अच्छा है ठीक है नहीं तो ठीक है इधर ही रखते छोड़ दीजिए नहीं तो इधर ही रखते तो अर्जुना का कंफ्यूजन का हिंदी क्या है संशय अर्जुन का संशय हुआ तो क्या करना है हमको समझ में नहीं आ रहा है हाँ ही इज ऑल्सो इंग्लिश
But he
ठीक है, नो नो यू कैन नॉट अंडरस्टैंड.
फ्लैट में हिंदी में सबसे बात करते हैं, समझ में आता है?
हाँ, सही बात।
अदरवाइज आई विल टेल इन इंग्लिश एंड टू इंग्लिश एंड बंगाली. हिंदी छोड़ देता हूँ.
हिंदी चलेगा,
हिंदी यू विल नॉट अंडरस्टैंड.
पूरी समझ में आएगा सर, तो काम लेते हैं.
ठीक है. तो अर्जुन का मन में संशय हुआ, क्या करना है समझ में नहीं आ रहा है. अर्जुन का तो नेचुरल इंक्लिनेशन है युद्ध नहीं करना है, तो वो उस तरह का ही इंस्ट्रक्शन पूछ रहा है. हम लोग भी गुरु के पास जाता है ऐसा, तो हमारा जो मनपसंद इंस्ट्रक्शन है ऐसे ही ढूंढने के लिए जाता है. हमको जो पसंद नहीं है उसके लिए हम बहुत सारे एक्सक्यूज देते रहते हैं. अगर कुछ इंस्ट्रक्शन ऐसा मिल गया है जो हमारा मन पसंद नहीं है, तो कुछ ना कुछ हम लोग एक्सक्यूज देते रहते हैं. ये हो गया, ये हो गया, ये हो गया, ये हो गया, इसके लिए नहीं, इसके लिए बोलते रहेंगे. बट मन पसंद आ गया तो हम एक्सेप्ट करते हैं. तो अर्जुन ऐसा नहीं है, बट फिर भी वह भी एक आम जनता जैसा ही वह भी बिहेव कर रहा है अभी इस कंडीशन में, ताकि ये भगवद गीता सबके लिए एप्लीकेबल है ना, फ्यूचर जनरेशन के लिए. इसलिए अर्जुन को कृष्ण ने खुद वो संशय दिया अर्जुन के मन में. अर्जुन तो हालांकि एक शुद्ध भक्त है भगवान का. अर्जुन इज ए प्योर डिवोटी, ही कैनॉट हैव एनी कन्फ्यूजन, बट कृष्णा इंटेंशनली गेव द कन्फ्यूजन इन हिम सो दैट दिस भगवद गीता कैन बी स्पोकन. अर्जुन तो शुद्ध भक्त भगवान है, কিন্তু ভগবান নিজে ওকে সংশয় দিয়েছে আর কি. তো ওরকমই মানে আমরা যেরকম ব্যবহার করি সেরকমই ব্যবহার করছে আর কি অর্জুন প্রেজেন্ট. সো হি ইজ ভেরি মাচ ইনক্লাইন্ড নট টু ফাইট, মানে ওর যুদ্ধ করার একদমই ইচ্ছা নেই. তো wherever Krishna is telling you control your senses, apuryamanam achala pratishtham samudram apo pravishanti jatvat tadvat kamayam pravishanti sarve sa shanti adhiganchi na शांति में आगे अच्छी ना कामा कामी. तो कृष्णा लास्ट चैप्टर के लास्ट में बोल रहा है अपूर्य मानम अचल प्रतिष्ठम. जैसे अपूर्य मानम अचल प्रतिष्ठम, समुद्र जैसे फिक्स है, समुद्र में अपो प्रोविशंति, अपो मतलब रिवर्स. समुद्र में जब नदियाँ प्रवेश करता है ना, उसके बावजूद भी समुद्र अपना स्थिर कंडीशन मेंटेन करता है और नदी से डिस्टर्ब नहीं होता है. तो ऐसे ही जद्वत कामजम प्रविशंति सर्वे सा शांति. तो ऐसे ही जिस भक्त के अंदर काम हर तरह का काम आ रहा है, कामना आ रहा है, डिजायर्स आ रहा है, बट ही इज नॉट डिस्टर्ब बाय दैट. लाइक द ओशन विच इज फुल इन इटसेल्फ, इट डजंट गेट डिस्टर्ब बाय द रिवर्स, स्मॉल रिवर्स कमिंग. सिमिलरली अ प्योर डिवोटी हु इज फुल्ली सैटिस्फाइड इन द सेल्फ, व्हेन लॉट ऑफ डिजायर्स आर कमिंग, ही इज नॉट डिस्टर्ब्ड एट ऑल. तो सा शांति अपनति ना काम कामी. तो उसी को शांति मिलेगा, शाश्वत शांति मिलेगा, ना काम कामी. जिसके अंदर बहुत सारा डिजायर है उसको शांति नहीं मिलेगा. बट जिसको काम है, जिसको नहीं काम है, दोनों का प्रोसेस सेम ही है. अकामो सर्व कामो मोक्षो कामो उदारति तीव्रेण भक्ति योगेन जजते पुरुषो कपोरम. मिली का फोन है किसी का, कट कर देता हूँ. तो जिसके अंदर सब कुछ कामना है, जिसके अंदर कुछ कामना, ऑनलाइन में भी एक इंग्लिश वाला है. आई होप योर वाइफ अंडरस्टैंड्स हिंदी अंडरस्टैंड इंग्लिश. So Krishna is telling then I will combination of English and Bengali. English and Bengali. Hindi छोड़ देता हूँ. So Krishna is telling that a pure devotee who is free from all desires, so he only gets like an ocean which is full, which doesn't get disturbed by the rivers, flowing of rivers. Similarly, incessant flow of desires may be flowing, but the devotee is not disturbed. একজনের মধ্যে অনেক অনেক কামনা আসছে, মাসিমা অনেক অনেক কামনা আসছে, কিন্তু আসলে ডিস্টার্ব হচ্ছে না, তাতে সেই শান্তি পাবে. এখানে এটা কৃষ্ণ সেকেন্ড চ্যাপ্টারে লাস্টে বলেছে. তো অর্জুনা ইজ টেকিং দ্যাট. অর্জুনা ন্যাচারালি হি ডাজন্ট ওয়ান্ট টু ফাইট, সো হি ইজ লাইকিং দিস টাইপ অফ ইনস্ট্রাকশন দ্যাট I will not have any desire, I will go to the jungle and I will not fight. That is his desire. So he is liking this type of instruction very much, rather than wherever Krishna is telling you wake up and fight. So those type of instruction Arjuna is not liking immediately. So he is liking this type of instruction where Krishna is telling you control your senses fully, you can be peaceful, you can be happy. These type of things he is taking more. And finally he is expressing his confusion at the end of this chapter, third chapter beginning. Jai Shri Chet Karmanaste Mato Buddhir Janardana Tatkim Karmani Kore Mam Niyojaishi Keshava. Jai Shri means better. Bhalo, konta bhalo. Jai Shri Chet Karmanaste Mato Buddhir Janardana. Tomorrow, if you feel that Buddhi Yoga, at the end of this second chapter, Krishna told about Buddhi Yoga. So he's telling that if you feel that Buddhi Yoga is better than karma, then why you are engaging me in this ghastly warfare? Tat kim karmani ghore, that means why kim karmani ghore. Ghore karma means this warfare. এই যুদ্ধতে কেন আমায় নিয়োজিত করছো? তুমি যখন যদি ভাবছো বুদ্ধি যোগে ভালো, তাহলে আমায় কেন এই ঘোর কর্মে নিয়োজিত কেন করতে চাইছো? So if buddhi war is better, why you are engaging me in this ghastly warfare? So like that, he starts with the confusion. So one good thing is that anybody can be confused and everybody is confused within the material world. But when there is a confusion, we should always approach a bona fide spiritual master. And in the mood of whatever Arjuna is demonstrated, in that mood we have to surrender. He told in Bhagavad Gita 2.7, Karpunno dosho apavato shavava prichami tam dharmo sammoga cheta yasya shan nischitan rohitan me shishasyam shadimam tam prabodham. So I am afflicted by miserly weakness. You please instruct me. I don't know what is good and bad. You instruct me what is best for me, real best for me. Just say. Arjuna is not asking for material benediction. Material benediction is prayo. What is prayo? We want bank balance, we want good wife, good children, good education for children, anything, good husband, good wife. So all these things are prayo. Because why all these things are prayo? Anybody? Huh? Temporary. Yes, they are temporary. So that's why these are not the things to be asked from a sadhu. So we are or the Lord. We have to ask for things which is shreyo. Shreyo means which is for the eternal benefit for us. So which means the real dharma of the Atma. What we are actually, we are this body or what? We are the mind or what? We are what? You are Gita Lakshmi? Who we are? Huh? Yes, exactly. So when somebody passes away, we tell his body is taken there, his body is taken to the burning ghat, his body is taken to this place, to this place. We are not telling that name of the person. So who is that person actually? So the person is the soul who has actually left the body. That is the person. This body or this is not the person. So that's why Krishna tells in Bhagavad Gita 9. Vashamsi Jinna 2.22. 2.22 na? Vashamsi Jinna 2.22. Vashamsi Jinnani Jatha Vihaya Vashamsi Jinnani Jatha Vihaya Navani Grinati Naro Aparani Tatha Sharirani Vihaya Jinnani Anyani Samyati Navani Dehi. So Vashamsi Jinnani. Vashamsi means dress. When this dress becomes old and useless, মাসিমা যখন আমাদের জামা কাপড়টা পুরনো হয়ে যায় তখন আমরা ওটাকে ফেলে দিই। সিমিলারলি আমাদের বডিটা যখন শরীরটা যখন পুরনো হয়ে যায় আত্মা ওটাকে ফেলে দিয়ে নতুন শরীর দিচ্ছে। सो वशमसी जिन्नानी जथा बिहाया नवानी गृणाति नरो अपरानी. So जब हमारा body, when our body becomes very old and useless, so the soul takes another new body. So like when we have a dress, when the dress becomes old and useless, we throw that dress and take a new dress. Similarly, when the body becomes very old and useless, it is thrown out and a new dress, that is a new body. There is a new Gita Lakshmi and something will be taken like that. Some other name. It need not be human also. If you have not acted like human, if you have only acted like whatever animals are doing, what are the animals' 4 things they are doing major? Eating, sleeping, mating and defending. These are the 4 things which the animals are doing.
सर एक बार फिर एक बार
क्या
एनिमल के बारे में बताएं.
एनिमल का चार मेन चीज़ है. ईटिंग, स्लीपिंग, मेटिंग एंड डिफेंडिंग. ईटिंग खाना, सोना, मेटिंग तो आपको पता है, और डिफेंडिंग मतलब अपने आप को बचाने की कोशिश कर रहा है, कुछ ना कुछ कर रहा है. तो यही सेम चीज़ हम अगर करते रहेंगे, हम बचाने की कैसे कोशिश करते हैं, कोई हमको कुछ बोलता है तो हम इमीडिएटली उसको डिफेंड करता है ना, मैं सही हूँ तुम गलत हो. तो डिफेंड कुछ ना कुछ दूसरा डिफेंड तो है ही, दूसरा एनिमल से डिफेंड वो सब तो है ही. स्पीच से भी हम डिफेंड करने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं, सब कुछ कर रहे हैं. तो ये तो सिर्फ एनिमल वृत्ति हो गया. तो ओनली सिर्फ हम यही करते रहेंगे तो देयर इज नो गारंटी दैट वी विल टेक इट ए ह्यूमन बर्थ अगेन. सो ह्यूमन का डिफरेंस क्या है फ्रॉम एनिमल्स? व्हाट इज द डिफरेंस बिटवीन एनिमल्स एंड ह्यूमन?
हम लोग का सेंस
सेंस तो उसका भी है.
हम लोग का बात करने का
बात तो वो लोग भी करते हैं, कुत्ता भी घाव करता है, उनका लैंग्वेज उनको समझ में आता है. क्यों नहीं करते? एक कुत्ते का लैंग्वेज दूसरा कुत्ता समझेगा, एक बिल्ली का लैंग्वेज दूसरा बिल्ली समझेगा. एक एंट जब एक खाने के लिए जाता है ना, एक एंट जाएगा, आप देखेंगे थाउजेंड्स लाखों एंट उसके पीछे जाएगा. वो सिग्नल देता है ना, वो सिग्नल पकड़ लेता है, आपको खाने का स्मेल नहीं मिलेगा, वो एंट चला जाएगा उधर. 12th फ्लोर तक भी एंट आ जाता है ना, एक एंट आ जाएगा तो लाखों एंट उसको पीछे आ जाएगा. कंट्रोल किधर कर रहा है? मॉडर्न सोसाइटी में लोग कंट्रोल किधर कर रहे हैं? सेंस तो नेम है धर्मा, good and bad, and we can follow dharma. we have the ability to follow dharma, religiosity, something. So dharma bihina pashu vishamana. If we are bihina from dharma, if we are bereft from dharma, then it is like animal. No difference between us and animal. So it is our religiosity only. That religiosity only leads to other things. Whatever you are telling, na, sense of good, sense of bad. Those things comes from mainly from religious. If you are not religious, you will not get that proper sense. Also will not come. So that,
अभी पांडव सभी एक एक भगवान का अंश है।
भगवत का
भगवान का अंश है। अर्जुन तो इंद्र से आया है।
हाँ।
वैसे एक एक पांडव को एक एक अंश एक अग्नि से आया है ऐसा, और उनका भगवान की कृपा भी है मुझे मालूम। लेकिन फिर भी कौरव एंजॉयिंग एवरीथिंग, और हर बार वो पांडव को डांटते रहते हैं, ये कुछ भी नहीं बोलता है। मतलब
But
इतना अच्छा जन्म है, फिर भी वो वनवास में गया है।
so Krishna is not telling that you will remove from suffering, but Krishna is telling Bhagavad Gita 2.14 matra sparshosthu kaunteya shitoshna sukha dukkado agamo apayino anitta stam titiksha bharata. Matra sparshosthu kaunteya shitoshna sukha dukkado. Shit ushno sukha dukkha, these are material dualities. You should become away from this, from the dualities. Matra sparshosthu kaunteya shitoshna sukha dukkado agamo apayino anitta stam titiksha bharata. So these are like even clouds, it will come and go. এগুলো মেঘের মতো, সুখ দুঃখ এগুলো সব মেঘের মতো আসতে যাচ্ছে আসতে যাচ্ছে। So we have to learn to tolerate, not only look for happiness. We should not go to Lord for only happiness. We should ask when some difficulty is there, we should go to the Lord to ask for the strength to overcome the difficulty, not to overcome the difficulty. Similarly, why Kunti Devi prayers in her prayer 8th sloka क्या है? Bhagavatam 1st chapter 1st canto 8th chapter 18 sloka 18 plus 8 25 1.8525 Bhagavatam properly 1.8.25
एक्चुअली मेरा डाउट क्या है,
हाँ मैं बोलता हूँ
वनवास में गए हैं रावण का वध के लिए, लेकिन ये लोग क्या किया है, वो उनको भगवान को चाहिए।
तो मैं दो टाइप से आंसर दूंगा। इधर एक पहले तो कुंती देवी को प्रेयर कर रहा है, विपदा संतुत सत्सत तत्र तत्र जगत गुरु भगवतो आदर्शनम यत्सत अपुनर्भव दर्शनम. So vipada santuta satsat, Kunti Devi is praying, you give us the difficulties again and again, whatever you have already given. Now the good times have come for Pandavas, now the bad time have come for the Duryodhanas, but now the good time has come for Pandavas, now Krishna is living. So Kunti Devi is telling, I don't want that. Vipada santuta satsat tatra tatra jagat guru. So you give us more and more trouble. Why? Tatra tatra jagat guru bhavato darshanam yatsat apunarbhava darshanam. So if we have your darshan, then we need not have the darshan of this material world again and again. So let the troubles come again and again. Trouble is not a problem. For devotee, trouble is not a problem. He takes so much trouble. Intentionally, he takes the trouble. What is the need for Srila Prabhupada to go at the age of 70 or 80 to take this? It is not troublesome. He takes the trouble for the sake of others. He takes the trouble for the sake of others, and they are not actually disturbed by the troubles. We are thinking they are troublesome, but they are only happy. Wherever, whatever we are thinking the others are enjoying the kingdom, they are always in tension. Duryodhana is always in tension. Pandavas doesn't have the tension. That is the difference. Material condition one we are seeing is happy or unhappy. But devotee is happy in that condition. Whatever you are feeling unhappy condition, distress condition, but he is happy. He is internally happy because he has the happiness of the self. So whatever material condition you are seeing, that is not affecting me actually. Whereas the non-devotee, even if he may be having everything, one of my relatives has everything, he will be having AC in toilet also, but he is not happy. His wife will not stay with him. Then is there real happiness is there? But we are thinking, my mother will always take, see, such a rich that in his toilet also it will be AC is there. So I will tell to my mind, what a 30% in his toilet means always exhaust should be there. But he will keep AC in toilet also. But his wife never comes with him, stays with him. So that means there is no happiness. Whatever we feel, it is not actually happiness. Actual happiness is the happiness in the self, Atma. 3.18, 3.17, Jastu Atmarati Reva, Shat Atma Triptascha Manava, Atmani Eva Cha Shatluscha Tascha Karyam Na Vidyate. Whoever is satisfied in the self, for him there is no duty. He doesn't have anything to do, and he is not disturbed also. If anything comes also, Anything good also comes, it doesn't distort. Anything bad also comes, it doesn't distort. That's why Krishna Bhagavad Gita, the main teaching is that you be equal in both. Happiness and taste. You should learn to be equal in both. So what we do, Hare Krishna, we become very much elated. Hare Krishna. We become elated when happiness comes. And we become too morose when distress comes. We feel like doing suicide, etc. Whoever commits suicide, when you see as an outsider, his problem will be very trivial. As an outsider, if you feel, what a nonsense thing he has done. Such a trivial thing he has committed suicide. But for him, that problem is very big. So the problem is not absolute. It depends on us. It is a problem or not a problem, it depends on us. How we look at the world, that only decides it is a problem or not. So for a devotee, whatever apparently is a problem also, they are happy. That's why Kunti Devi is praying, Vipada Shantuto Shasya, Tatra Tatra Jagadguru, Bhavato Darshanam Yatsat, Apunar Bhavadharma. Now good time has come for the Pandavas, they have won the battle. They have got the full kingdom, full enjoyment, everything is there. Duryodhana, everybody is washed away. Now but Kunti Devi is playing, please don't go, you give us those troubles again, I don't mind that troubles. Because when that trouble was there, they can always remember Krishna. That way, they can be free from material bondage. So whenever in the Banavas or etc., Banavas are always very happy. You are seeing it is unhappy, but they are always very happy. And whenever they were in trouble, Krishna came. When Durvasa Muni came one time, Duryodhana intentionally sent Durvasa Muni, you go at a time, means he didn't tell when Draupadi has taken, but he told he go in the evening time. So evening time, Draupadi had the Akshapatra normally. So the benediction was that as long as he has not eaten from the Akshapatra, it can supply unlimited food. So why Duryodhana told in the evening time? Because they will take, before evening they will complete that dinner. So Draupadi has also completed. So after that Durvasa Muni went there, then nothing was left. So Duryodhana knows if he cannot give, then he went with his 10,000 disciples.
Yes.
Duryodhana told like that, you go with the 10,000 disciples, they will feed you very nicely. So like so he knows that he will curse. Then that time he went, then Draupadi immediately was in trouble. Then immediately he looked to Krishna. So whenever devotee is in trouble, he looks to Krishna. He looks to the Lord. So that purifies him or her more and more. So whenever we are in trouble, we blame each other. Whenever I am in trouble, I will blame my wife. I blame my child, I will blame this, I will blame this, like that. But whenever devotee is in trouble, he always sees the hand of the Lord in that. So he always seeks the help of the Lord. So immediately she remembered the Lord. As soon as she remembered, immediately Lord appeared there. The Lord told her, okay, what is the problem? But before telling any problem, you give me some food. Then Draupadi told, no, I cannot give you anything because I have taken from the Akshapatra, I cannot give you anything. Krishna told, no, okay, you bring. So he has brought. She has brought that, and one speck of sack was sticking to that. Krishna took that. Immediately Durvasa Muni and all that become full up to this, and they went for taking bath actually in the Yamuna. From the exit, they ran away. So Krishna always protected their happiness. They are always happy. Material condition we are seeing, but internally they are always happy because they are always seeing the Lord. Whereas the non-devotees, even if materially they are opulent, internally they are not at peace. They are restless. They are always in trouble. So that is the difference. This is one way, that is for the Pandavas, but generally for us, sometimes we may think that this person is enjoying, he is a good person, but he is suffering. Is not applicable for the Pandavas, but for us we are telling. Sometimes we may feel that this is a good person, but he is suffering. He is a bad person, but he is enjoying. So I have already told the example last week or last week. You take that one YouTube, not a YouTube, whatever you are doing in mobile. U-shaped tube. One U-shaped tube you take. So from one side you are putting something, and the other side it is coming out, but it is not immediately coming out. Na? It is getting stacked somewhere, getting under pressure. Then after a time only it is coming. Suppose now you are adding something good thing, but some bad is coming. That bad, when you have fed that bad? Long back you have fed that. So that is only coming now. And now if you are keeping feeding something bad, you see something good is coming. So that good was you fed by you only, long back. So that is bound to come in. Whatever good you are bound to do, it is bound to happen, reaction are bound to come. Whatever bad you are doing, it is bound to come. It may not appear to our eyes. Our eyes are very limited. So it may not appear that immediately I am doing something good, immediately I will get the good result. I am doing something bad, immediately got the bad result. That is not applicable for us. But for devotees, they get the bad result immediately. As soon as they do the bad, they get the bad result immediately in a magnified form. For non-devotees, they get the bad in a slow poison type of way. But devotees get the bad reaction immediately in a very intense way.
Why, sir?
Because devotees are not supposed to do anything bad. Devotees and brahmanas are not supposed to do anything bad. So if they are do bad, Jajat Acharati Sreshtas Tattat Evetaro Jana. 3.21 Krishna tells, Jajat Acharati Sreshtas Tattat Evetaro Jana. Shayat Pramanam Kurute Lokas Tat Anuvartate. So Jajat Acharati Sreshtas, a Sreshta person, whatever he is doing Acharan, he is free. Tattat Acharati Sreshtas, Tattat Evetaro Jana. Evetara means lower than that person will be following. Shayat Pramanam Kurute. So whatever Pramanam he will set forward, others will follow. Lokas Tat Anuvartate. Log will follow that. So that's why devotees are not supposed to do anything bad. So Krishna gives intense reaction to him so that he gets purified very fast. And in that reaction also he is the hand of Krishna. He is happy. One very bad reaction has come, very bad material suffering has come, but he is happy internally. Because he sees the Lord of hand. And he is happy because he knows Tatya Anukampa Susamiksamana Bunja Nevat Mokrita Bipagam Ridbak Babukvir Vidadan Namaste Jivetajo Muktipadesha Daivak. So sees everything as the Anukampa, the mercy of the Lord. Tatya Anukampa is mercy of the Lord. Susamiksamana Bunjan Evatmo Krita Bipakam. Bunjan, he wants to enjoy or suffer. Evatmo Kritam Bipakam. Atmo Kritam. Atmo means whatever I have only done. Bipakam is bad things I have only done. I am suffering that only. So Ridbak, now what is my duty? Ridbak Bapubhir Vidadan Namaste. So I have to do now Hriday, Bhakya and Mon. So with heart, speech and mind, everything we have to do. Vidadan Namaste, we have to offer obeisance to the Lord. That's what Pandavas were doing always. So that's why they were always happy. Jivetojo Mukti Padesha, they are only eligible for liberation. So who can do like that, even in suffering, they are eligible for that, for liberation. But for others who are just enjoying the benefits, they will again go through repeated birth and death. So that is the difference between devotees suffering and non-devotees suffering or enjoy, whatever. So whatever suffering or enjoying, that doesn't have any meaning. Non-devotees, it is only temporary. So again that condition will go, another new condition will come. Everything is temporary.
डाउट सर एक बच्चे लोगों को नजर हम लोग इधर लाने के लिए सोच रहे हैं जैसे they think that our kids are to study more than us then only they'll be up in like that they have to learn this Bhagavad Gita.
If you do these things, they can do better.
No sir, they will.
Everybody thinks I have interview, so I cannot come. You see, I have never done like that. I always will attend that. My wife will be, I will not study, I will only chanting. He said, you have so much syllabus left, you will not study. No problem. This is the main thing. Now Krishna will take care. So no difficulty has come. You ask Ayappa. He always attend the program. Before his exam, he has already attended the program. Interview committee was so happy with him. So he attended the interview like a young fresh student.
No sir, my son I'm telling sir, बच्चों को.
So everybody, you remove that mentality that I have to do my studies. Then once the interview is completed, studies is complete, then only will come. You forget that. First you come, then everything will be better than that before. Because your mind, everything will be sharp. You can grasp everything better. Whatever time wastage you are doing, that will be doing. A devotee can do a job much better, much faster than other people because they are sharper. So you come, let them attend the dancing program. If they are initially chanting, they may get bored. So you bring in them in the dance program. So let them enjoy dancing and kirtan. After half an hour you come. 7 o'clock, we will be doing program.
For kids, we have to give one instrument. So that
Yes, some instrument they let them enjoy. I don't mind if they are disturbing also, no problem. I like children, so if they are disturbing also, I don't mind. So let them come. They will enjoy. Once they will become very quickly peaceful. So once the kirtan for children, kirtan is very important. Once they are in kirtan atmosphere, they will become very peaceful very quickly. So please try to do it.
तो वही एग्जाम्पल मेरा एक डाउट है उससे एक एग्जाम्पल बना के पूछूं अभी रावण जो है वो उतना तपस्या किया है वो उसका बहुत सब जैसा आपने ट्यूब बोला ना यू वाला ट्यूब जैसा उतना पुण्य है उतना पुण्य है तीसरे चैप्टर में भगवान ने क्या बोला था अगर कुछ इंसान ज्यादा अच्छा कर दिया और मर गया तो उसको अगले जन्म में एक अच्छा जन्म मिलेगा फिर भी क्यों रावण को वो सीता माता को लेके जाना ऐसा तमोगुण क्यों आ गया है मतलब उतना पुण्य किया ना तो सत्वगुण ही आना चाहिए ना क्यों तमोगुण
नहीं पुण्य के रिजल्ट तो पुण्य मिलेगा वो भगवान के हाथ में मरा दैट itself is a पुण्य he got killed by the god that itself is the greatest of punya so we cannot expect that punya that kind of punya we cannot expect to be dying at the hand of Lord so we are not that much punyavan like Ravana but whatever he has done he was actually Jai Vijay those were actually Jai Vijay so Lord wanted to have that Yudhya Rasa with his devotees Lord wants to fight he has the fighting rasa fighting mela with him So he wanted to have the fight. So that's why they were cursed by the 4 Kumaras and they took this birth. They were given the option. So either you can take 7 birth and you can bond as with very good qualities as a devotee, but you have to take 7 birth, or you will bond as a demon. But in that case, after 3 birth you can come back. So the Lord gave them the option. They selected the second option, where after 3 births they can come back, but they don't mind becoming a demon. So that was all past tense of the Lord anyway. But finally, dying at the hand of Lord is the greatest of punya. So somewhere some great devotees are praying. Putana is so fortunate that Putana got the finally in Golok Vrindavan she got the opportunity to serve the Lord as a mother. So although there she came with the intention of killing the Lord, but since he came in the form of a nurse, like a motherly dress she came, so he gave him the destination of a mother. So she was given the liberation and sent to Golok, where he can have the Vatsala Rasa and serve the Lord as a mother. So dying at the hand of Lord is the greatest of benediction. So whoever Ashura has died, they all got liberated. Even in the battle of Kurukshetra, whoever has died, they all got liberation. So dying in front of the Lord or in the hands of the Lord is the greatest of punya. Yeah. So that is the result they got. In the result of Papa also they have got. Okay.
दुर्योधन इतना टॉर्चर किया सबको, फिर भी वो कुरुक्षेत्र में मर गया, उसको मोक्ष मिल गया.
So एक डिफरेंस है, डिवोटी का मोक्ष और नॉन डिवोटी का मोक्ष में डिफरेंस है. एक मोक्ष is freedom from all miseries, which normally we do meditation. Purpose of that is to get freedom from all these negative reactions. So if you understand the difference between spirit and matter, so we will try to avoid matter and go towards spirit. That is only the removing the negative. So by that, if you are getting liberation, it is only merging in the Brahmajyoti of the Lord. We lose our entity. It is only merging in the Brahmajyoti of the Lord, so that this material suffering, whoever is understood that this material world is dukkhalayam ashashatam, this material world is full of sufferings, whoever understood. Normally we materialists doesn't understand. We get engrossed in this happiness or that happiness, but we don't understand this is temporary, and at old age we are going to suffer. We forget that. But whoever is more intelligent than us, at least they understand that this material world is full of suffering. They want to find out a way to get out of this suffering. So they look for liberation. That liberation is just freedom from these material sufferings. That is merging in the impersonal Brahman or the Brahmajyoti of the Lord. So Lord has 3 facets. One is Badanti Tat Tattavida Tattam Yad Jnanamadhyam Brahmeti Paramatmeti Bhagavaniti Shabdate. Badanti Tattavida Tattam Yad Jnanamadhyam. So Bhagavan ka Tattat 3 form hai, but all are one sense not different. Brahmeti Paramatmeti Bhagavaniti Shabdate. Brahma. One is Bhagavan ka Brahma form. Brahma form is all pervading. Bhagavan is all pervading. So Bhagavan Sarvatra ache. Bhagavan is Brahma Rupa Sarvatra ache. Bhagavan is all pervading. That is the Brahma Rupa of the Lord. So normally this type of person who understood that material world is full of sufferings, they want liberation, they get merged into this Brahma form of the Lord, Brahma Jyoti of the Lord. Then Paramatma, Brahmeti Paramatmati. So whoever is the real yogis in the sense we know actually. So in that sense, they meditate on the Paramatma feature of the Lord. They know Lord is there as Paramatma. They meditate on the Paramatma feature of the Lord. So they get liberation in that manner. And Bhagavan iti Shabda. The final form is Bhagavan. Bhagavan in his personal form. Personal form in Golok Vrindavan. So devotee who gets liberation, he gets the service there. Like Putana also got the service as a mother there. So devotees doesn't want liberation. Devotees always want service. So they go to Golok Vrindavan or Vaikuntha. They go to either Vaikuntha or Golok Vrindavan depending on their mood of service. If one is in his only service attitude, only in the mood of service and respectful form, if they respect the Lord only and have a service attitude only, they go to Vaikuntha. But one who is very intimately related to the Lord, very intimately, they don't mind even punishing the Lord in love. So like that intimate who are there, so they go to the Golok Dham of the Lord. So they have intimate pastime of the Lord. That happiness is much more happier than the liberation happiness. That liberation is the just neutral condition. One side is the material suffering, one side is the neutral condition, one side is the spiritual suffering, spiritual happiness. So that liberation is the neutral state where there is no happiness, material suffering. Where there is no material suffering, as such there is some bliss, there is a blissful life, okay. But it is not as happy as the happiness of service to the Lord. So devotees get that liberation, where they can go to the either Vaikuntha Loko or Golok Vrindavan, where they can serve the Lord. Whereas the non-devotees who get liberated by getting killed or in front of the Lord or those type of things, Durathan, etc., they get only the normal moksha. They get only freedom from the sufferings of this world. So that is the difference between devotees liberation and non-devotees liberation, and devotees never ask for liberation. Even devotees tell that Kaivalam Narakayate. Kaivalya Mukti means this type of Mukti which is just freedom from the material reactions and merging into oneness, one form of the oneness of the Lord, and losing our own identity there. So it is like Naraka. For devotee it is like Naraka. Devotee sees that condition as Naraka. He doesn't want that condition. He wants to always serve the Lord. So even he doesn't mind suffering in this material world. Devotee, we as ourselves, we have to aspire to go back to Lord, to Vaikuntha or Golo, whatever. We have to aspire for that always. But the very advanced devotees, they don't aspire for that also. They think, oh Lord, whatever you want me to suffer in this material world, is okay. You want me to go there, I will go, it is okay. You want to make anything, I will go. So it is called Narayana Sargo Pare, Kutastha Narkuda, Sargo Narko, something is that, Apitulleshu. So Narayana Para service. So he sees everywhere Narayana. Devotee sees Narayana everywhere. So he is not in material condition. Although he is in material suffering or material condition, he is not in material condition actually. Because he is seeing Narayana always, like Prahlad Maharaj. He was giving so much torture. He was put in where snakes are there. You know the story of Prahlad Maharaj? He was thrown in a place where lots of snakes were there. So he was always chanting Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Then he was thrown in front of a mad elephant. He was chanting Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. So he was thrown from the hill. He was chanting Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. So like that, he was trying to be killed by so many weapons. So he was chanting Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. And he was so pure that always Lord was in his protection. Nothing could do. They could not do anything. But they don't feel the suffering also. There was a devotee, one Muslim devotee in Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's Lila. His name is Haridas Thakur. He is actually one incarnation of Brahma, Lord Brahma. And he is Haridas Thakur. He took part in a Muslim family. But later he took to this chanting process. He is called Namacharya. Namacharya, he will take 3 lakh names of Lord. 3 lakh means 1 lakh name is 64 rounds. 3 lakh means 1,92,000 names. Always he will be chanting. So, so like that was there. And why I came to this?
Getting moksha means there is no birth again.
No birth. Normal liberation, if you are going to the Brahma Jyoti also, there is no birth again.
But Ravana Kumbhakarna
That is for 3 birth. That is for 3 birth they have told. That's what. Hare Krishna. That is for 3 birth specifically they told. That's why.
Then is Duryodhana, all these people also
At the final they got moksha.
they got liberated and they did not born again.
At the end, final of the completion of the lila. Then why I came through this point? Okay. Haridas Thakur point I came. So devotee suffering or this is nothing, doesn't matter. Then this Haridas Thakur, that time that ruler was in West Bengal, the ruling was Nawab, that Muslim ruler was there. And then some Brahmanas, Hindu Brahmana, they became very envious. Actually Muslims were initially not that much opposing him. But some Brahmanas, they became envious of his popularity. Because he was born in a Muslim family, but he was taking the holy name and he was glorified by so many devotees so much. So the Brahmanas become very envious. They only went and complained to the Muslim rulers, etc. And then in such a way that the Muslim rulers instructed that you beat him in 22 marketplaces and kill him. So like that he was beat in 22 marketplaces with a metal stick, etc. But always he was praying, oh Lord, like Jesus, why Jesus prayed, na? Lord, when he was crucified, he was praying that, Lord, my Lord, please forgive them, because they don't know what they are doing. Similarly, Haridas Thakur was praying to the Lord, please forgive them, because they were not knowing what they are doing. Because they are in that spiritual happiness. They don't, in the material condition, doesn't affect them. That's why they are not envious of anybody. He is not even envious of who is hitting him, who is trying to kill him. He is not envious of him also. So that is the difference between devotee and non-devotee. So they are not in the material condition. They are much above that material condition. We cannot see them or judge them with their suffering or not suffering with our material eyes. So you are doing the second sloka. Jai Shri Chatkar. First of all, Jai Shri Chatkar Manaste Mata Buddhir Janardana Tatkim Karmani Ghore Mamniyo Jai Shri Keshava. Why you are engaging me in this? Another 5 minutes will come then. Then Bhamisren, second sloka, Bhamisrenena Bhakyena Buddhim Mahashivame Tadekam Vadamus Chittam Jena Svayam. So why you are telling me two types of things? I'll do quickly because already this we have done two types of things. You instruct me what is real good for me, you tell one thing only to me. আপনি আমাকে একরকম কথাই বলুন, দু রকম কথা বলবেন না, অনেক রকম কথা বলবেন না বলে অর্জুন বলছে। কি আমার জন্য সেটা ভালো সেটাই বলুন, সব রকম বলবেন না। সেকেন্ড চ্যাপ্টারে অনেক রকম কথা বলেছে, বুঝতে পারছে না, তো বলছে একরকম কথা বলুন। তো টেল ওয়ান টাইপ অফ থিং অনলি। দেন কৃষ্ণা স্টার্টস টেলিং লোকেস্মিন দ্বিবিধা নিষ্ঠা পুরা প্রক্তা মায়ানোগা জ্ঞান যোগেন সাংখ্যানাম कर्म योगेन sankanam jnana yogena yoginam. So whoever is sankhya yogis, they perform sankhya yoga, and whoever is karma yoga or the bhaktas, they perform bhakti yoga or karma yoga. So like that, there are two type of people, two type of faith is there, like that Krishna told. Then fourth sloka, na karmana manaramban na iskarmam purusha smute nacha sannasana deva siddhim samadhim gacchati. Na karmanam anaramban. So karma anaramban means karma shuru korche na, je karma korche na, who is not performing any duty, na karmanam anaramban na iskarmam purusha smute. Na iskarma means freedom from reaction. There is no guarantee that he will get freedom from reaction. Na iskarmam purusha smute. Ashnute means it is told, there is no guarantee that उसको वो जो मुक्ति पावे বা কর্মফল থেকে মুক্ত হবে কেমন কোনো গ্যারান্টি নেই। যে কর্ম করছে না সে কর্মফল থেকে মুক্ত পাবে এমন কোনো গ্যারান্টি নেই। দেন ফিফথ শ্লোকা नहीं सन्यास देवा सिद्धिम समाधि गच्छता. तो सन्यास लेने से भी if you take sannyas also there is no guarantee that you will get the siddhi. So सन्यासी হলেও যে সিদ্ধি পাবে এমন কোনো গ্যারান্টি নেই। দেন ফিফথ শ্লোকা नहीं कश्चित क्षणमपि जातु तिष्ठति अकर्मकृत् कार्यते यवशकर्म सर्व प्रकृति जैर्गुणः नहीं कश्चित क्षणमपि. So not even for a moment जातु तिष्ठति अकर्मकृत्. अकर्मा होके we cannot live. By not doing any work we cannot live in a for a moment. नहीं कश्चित अकर्मकृत् कार्यते यवशकर्म सर्व प्रकृति जैर्गुणः. So at some point of time we will do helplessly something. Even if at now if you are not doing any karma, if you are trying to show that I am a very saintly person, I am only meditating, I am not nothing doing anything, but my nature will come out. At some point of time, my nature will come out. Like the story, there is one donkey. One donkey was there. He was always taken by his master to the river, and very huge burden will be put in his shoulder, in his back, and always he will be taken to the river, and he will be brought there, and he will be only something will be shown to him. Some carrot will be tied in front. What is to the donkeys? Na? Some carrot will be tied in front of them. Like this, some carrot will be tied in front of them. So they will always think, I will go there and capture carrot. So they will be keeping on moving. So there is a donkey mentality, and some people will utilize that. So there is a donkey mentality. So one time the donkey thought I have to get liberation, I have to go out. This is not a place. So I have to go out. So he went out. One day night he broke everything and went away. And he thought I will come one day. Tiger skin was there. He thought I will wear this tiger skin and I will come and terrify my master and others. So he took that tiger skin and came and tried to terrify the master. The master immediately got terrified. Then he ran away. The villagers ran away. Then after some time he went there. He saw nice grass was there. Very nice grass was there. He started eating that, and he was so satisfied. Then its own sound came up. Donkey sound is there. Its sound came up. So sound came out. Then immediately they came to know. The master called the villagers and started beating him very badly. So we cannot hide our nature. Whatever it is in nature, temporarily only we can do something. I can behave that I am a very saintly person, but that is very temporary. When the instinct will come, that that type of thing will come, actual nature will get exposed. So that's why it's still na karmanam anaramban na iskarmam purusha smute nacha sannasana deva siddhi samadhim gacchati na karmanam anaramban na iskarmam. Next fifth sloka क्या है? Fifth sloka नहीं कश्चित् क्षणमपि जातु तिष्ठति अकर्मकृत् कार्यते यवशकर्म सर्व प्रकृति जैर्गुणः. So at some point of time, now I may be pretending that I am not doing the bad things, etc. At some point of time, avashya karma, helplessly I will be doing something bad. So Krishna is telling, don't try to do that. Better than that will become cheating. Sixth sloka is telling, karmendriyani samyamya यास्ते मनसा स्मरण इंद्रियार्थन विमूढ़त्वा मिथ्याचार से उच्यते. So one is apparently has controlled all the senses, everything, and then Indriyanarthan vimudha, but he is meditating with the mind on sense objects, then mithyachara sa uchyate. So he is called a hypocrite. Then Krishna is telling 7th sloka, क्या है? यस्तु इंद्रियाणि मनसा नियम मारभते अर्जुना कर्मेंद्रियाय कर्म योगा अशुक्ता सा विशिष्यते. সো এর আগের শ্লোকটা বললো যে আমি অ্যাপারেন্টলি মনে হচ্ছে কোনো কিছু বাজে কর্ম কিছু হচ্ছে না, কিছু করছি না, কিন্তু মন দিয়ে আমি বাজে কর্মর কথা চিন্তা করছি, তাহলে তাকে আমি হিপোক্রিট বলছি, মিথ্যাচারী বলছি। তো বলছে এইসব করো না, ডোন্ট ডু লাইক দ্যাট, রাদার कर्मेंद्रियाय कर्म योगा. सो कर्म इंद्रिय जो है, यूज योर इंद्रियाज, वट एवर इंद्रिया इज देयर, you use it for the service of the Lord, then the senses will get purified. Suppose you have money, so money will be always we tell money is sweeter than honey, but actually it leads to our lack of mental peace. So one poor person thinks that when he becomes rich he will become very happy. The rich person is always in tension that somebody will come and steal my money. So money is not the reason for happiness. So we will be, so we should look for this spiritual happiness. So nakarmani, so whatever is that, we should use it for the Lord. Then we can have the happiness. And having money also is not a problem. You use the money for the service of the Lord, then it is a good. You use your hand for the service of the Lord, legs for the service of the Lord, whatever is their speech for the service of the Lord, whatever is there, then it will become karma yoga. Then and don't become attached to anything. Then you will become towards the ultimate goal, your goal. Then 8th sloka क्या है?
I called one person for Sankirtan program.
Huh?
I called one person for Sankirtan.
Huh.
They are in some distress.
Huh.
I called, you can join Sankirtan program, like this you will get some peace.
Huh.
Then they told me, madam, by chanting God name I am not at all getting peace. By listening to some movie songs only I am getting peace.
That is temporary. That's why that, so if you see movie song, immediately come out and see. You have watched that Narsimha movie. That movie you see and come, and another material big Rocky movie you will, that time you will be very happy. But you come and see how your mind is disturbed. After that your mind become fully disturbed.
So further what we have to leave them only.
You
What
leave
we
them
can
only.
do.
Some way or other you try to bring them and see that theoretical telling will not help. You bring them in Sankirtan by some reason or the
So
other.
by telling like that, they are behaving like demeaning. You are other category. We are not like that. We are enjoying people. You are.
No, you tell they are also enjoying people are there. The topmost people persons are also there. You tell them like that.
Not at all listening. Not at all understanding.
You tell FH head is there. FH head is coming. You tell he is coming. He is coming. Now you tell he is coming from Kelambakam. What he is lacking? You tell. He lacks money. He lacks house. What he lacks? You tell some examples. Give some example. You have to be intelligent some way or other. You have to know their mentality. You give them prasadam. Initially, you give them prasadam.
No, those people are not like prasadam.
You don't tell prasadam. You don't tell it is prasadam. You do not tell it is prasadam.
It's a party.
It's a party.
The prasadam will be like without spice, something like good, sattvic good. It will be there. No salt, no sugar.
Okay, you add extra. You add some chili. You add extra and give. Take prasadam. You add some extra chili and salt and give.
Some 20 years back, I used to, as an average human being, I used to pray God. I want this normal thing only. That will not take place. Then at one point of time, I also became a little disturbed, and I stopped praying for myself. Everyone should be happy. Commonly, that's all. Everything is going nicely.
Yes. Yes, prayer should be actually like that, not for my selfish reason. So that God may give, not give, but He knows what is actually good. I don't know what is actually good. I want that prayer only. So Lord knows what is here. So He may give, may not give. If it is such that without giving that, you will not do bhakti at all. So something He may give. But if He knows that by giving that He will become more away, He may not give. So He knows the reason, a time when to give or not to give. So whenever pure devotees are praying, whatever they are praying will happen. So I told whenever Friday will come, that 10 years before, when my guru was NASA scientist, so he used to come. We are very fortunate. He used to come to Anupuram twice in a year. So we used to get that association for 2 hours only. He will come. He will give only 2 hours of association for 6 months. That itself was sufficient. And he will accept letters. He will accept lots of letters. Lots of devotees will write letters to him, and he will sleep only for 2 hours. But he will check all the letters. Everybody's letter he will check. But only one constraint he has kept, that should not be useless letter. That's why in between one devotee or two layers of devotees he has kept will just see the letter and forward it. They will see as well as not see. It's like that only. Even if you write something personal, they will see as well as not see, like that. That nature. They will only see it is given from some devotee only. It is not some useless thing or something. They will only just see that part. Then they will forward. Otherwise, it will become like millions. Letters will come in millions. So just to protect him, they will just scrutinize what he will send that, and he will see all the letters. Immediately will come to know that he has read. So on Friday, I might have told you before also. Every day on Friday there will be deadly fight between us. We don't know what to do. What is the reason also we will not know. Then we'll again remember, oh, it is time for writing letter to ourselves. We forgot actually, fully we forgot. Full up to Friday we'll forget that we have to write the letter. Actually we are supposed to, from Monday to Friday, we are supposed to write something our experience, whatever devotion we have done, but we'll fully forget. We'll be fully engaged in materialism, we'll fully forget. But Friday the deadly fight will come. When that will come, immediately we'll say, oh, that was a mistake, this full week I have wasted. Now it is time to write letter. Then Saturday we'll immediately start writing letter. Then as soon as we write the letter, immediately our hearts will also change. I will not complain about him, she will not also complain about us. I will only write out my faults, she will only write out her faults only. And as soon as the letter goes to him, immediately after a few hours, we all our problems, everything gets disappeared. So we know that he has read. After reading, anything, whatever we want, whatever in our desire, etc., whatever we write, sir, we want this thing for the devotion, immediately that will happen. So when a pure devotee prays, it will happen because he is praying for the welfare. But he will also not pray for just like that. If you ask something material, he will not pray for that. He will also see whether it is good for your devotion or not. Sometimes Krishna gives intentionally suffering for his devotees so that they become more devoted. Like whatever suffering he gave to the Pandavas, so that they become more devoted to the Lord. That's why Kunti Devi is able to pray like that. So that they become more devoted to the Lord. That's why he is giving the suffering to the Lord, to them. So he knows whom to give what type of suffering. So that's why if we pray for ourselves, it may work, may not work. If we pray to the spiritual master for something really material condition for which really I am not able to do bhajan, honestly, that condition is such that honestly, because of that condition, I am not able to do this, the bhajan, etc. If we pray to the spiritual master, he will pray to the Lord definitely, immediately. Within no time, it will be good. Not applicable for us, for spiritual masters, for like that, those people, with my sir, Prabhupada, like that, people, if you are praying, immediately the obstruction will go away. But if it's for our sense gratification, sometimes we have a cheating mentality. So by telling this type of things, this type of thing will go. But in the back of the mind, I have some desire, another thing I will enjoy. So he will not pray for that. He will intentionally, most often, he will intentionally pray for our difficulty. He will tell also, I will intentionally pray for your difficulty, because he knows by difficulty only will come to the Lord more, rather than enjoyment. If you are in material enjoyment, then you will forget the Lord. More chance that you will forget the Lord. If you are in material distress, there is a chance that you will remember the Lord. So he will tell, I will pray for your difficulty. So sometimes intentionally he will pray for the devotees' difficulty so that they become more devoted. These difficulties are only material condition. But by that difficulty, the devotees become more devoted to the Lord. So he will pray for the difficulties. So we should not pray to the spiritual master for some material benediction. If some really thing is there, which is really affecting my bhajan, really not able to do that because of that condition, really, honestly, then he will pray and the difficulty will go. But most of the time we don't do like that. We have some back of the mind. We have some enjoyment in the back of the mind. If the difficulty is removed, immediately I will enjoy that. Even if we have or not, we most of the time forget. As soon as that difficulty goes away, immediately we forget. Immediately we go to the some material again. So we have to be very careful, brother. We have to only pray. And what spiritual master prays, Krishna will, if you listen to the spiritual master's prayer always, it is for the real good.
So when a devotee gets a difficulty, it is being given by God to shape their life
much more. Yes, it is like gold. When you burn a gold, it becomes more pure. It becomes purer. So gold, more you burn the gold, more it becomes pure. So devotee knows that. More Krishna gives suffering, more his heart becomes pure. More Krishna gives enjoyment, there is a more likely chance he falls in materialism. That's why Krishna purifies by burning. So by burning the devotees always. So he gives more and more suffering the devotees, and the devotee also is realizing that it is given by Krishna. So he is in blissful condition. It is a material suffering, but he is in blissful condition. If he can see the Lord, not Lord. If he blames he is or that, then he is in suffering. He is not a devotee. He is not a true devotee.
Once Rajinikanth, no?
Uh,
He's having thousands and thousands of crores of fame. He openly told in one function, I'm not happy for even this 1 second.
yes, that's what I told now. Money is not the reason of money. We can tell that money is sweeter than honey. That if we have more money, we will have more sleepless. And more money you that, more amount of loan also will have. You see crorepati's, na? The loans also will be in crores. I will not just now name, just because it is in YouTube. There are a lot of things, crorepati's, the loans are also in crores. They will be in so much suffering because of the huge loans. In your level, you can think this much crores is something, how he can have that much loan. But that is the condition. See, one technician also is happy. He is also having car and whatever happiness you are having. An officer also is happy. There is no difference in the happiness because of the money.
Sir, my teacher said once, till you get money,
Yeah.
money is only your problem. Once you are getting money, you will see the real problems in the life.
It may or may not be like that.
He said like
So, you see an officer, we are getting disturbed if we get little bit of praise 1 increment less. So, maybe some 10,000, 50,000 rupees less. We compare, we become so happy. But still, it is much more than the technician. But whether he is unhappy because of this money, whether he is unhappy because of, he may think that if I get money like an officer, I will be happy. That is different. But whether really he is unhappy because of that, and you are also not happy because of that getting the extra money. So how much money you get, you want more. Dil mange more. So priest was not there a few years back. Now it has come. So whatever we get, we should be happy. But we always think whatever little we are not getting, we are only focusing on that. But we are not thinking that so many, much more number of percentages are getting salary less than me. So I should be happy now. Whatever I got, but we are not happy. So money is not the reason for happiness actually. And in fact, real thing is that the more money we get, more unhappiness we get. As you told, more we will become tension. We become more in tension if we get more and more money.
So also one more thing is that if 2 persons are there, same problem has been given to both the persons. In both the persons, realization will not be same.
Both the person, what will not be same?
Realization.
Yes.
If he is a devotee, he will go more to God.
Yes.
If he is a non-devotee, he will do all some bad karmas and all this.
So you will get purified. He knows that it is like Krishna burning the gold, so that I become more and more purified. So how a diamond is formed? How diamond is formed?
under high pressure.
Under high pressure. If you apply more and more pressure for a long time, then diamond is formed. Diamond is much pressure than coal. Oh, okay, so devotee knows that. So this pressure, if you can tolerate it for Krishna, then I can become a diamond. And I can become a gold. Because Krishna is burning me. Because of my past bad deeds, I am having my mentality to do bad things. Because of my past inclination, I have a mentality to do bad things. Devotee also, unless you are very much pure, devotees also can do bad things. But we should not see the bad thing of an advanced devotee. We are not authorized. But Krishna knows what is bad. Why we should not see, because Krishna tells in Bhagavad Gita 9.32, Apichet Sudurachara Bhajate Mam Anannava Shadurevasha Mantabha Shammak Vyavastita Ishu. So Apichet Sudurachara. So one devotee can be sometimes Apichet Sudurachara, very bad things he may be doing. Killing a Brahmana, including killing a Brahmana also. Apichet Sudurachara Bhajate Mam Anannava. But he is doing bhajan, Ananna Bhag, Ananna way mein he is doing bhajan. Bhagwan ka bhajan kar raha Ananna way mein. But sometimes accidentally he may be doing something bad, including killing a Brahmana at the moment of the time. Bhajate Mam Ananna Bhag, Sadhureva Samantabha. So you should consider him as sadhu only. Because he is always engaged in my service. So by seeing this statement of Krishna, you may think that it is too much partiality for God. Why this much partiality for Lord? He will clarify in the next Sukha 9.31. 9.31 क्या है? Bhajatavan Bhajan Sadhureva Samantabha Sammak Vyavastita Ishu. 9.31 quickly. चेत सुदुराचार भजते मामन्नवा साधुरेव समन्तिप सम्यक् व्यवस्थिते क्षिप्रं भवति धर्मात्मा शाश्वत शांतिं निगच्छति कौन्तेय प्रतिजानीहि नमे भक्ता प्रणश्यति. So that is the reason why we should not see, we are not authorized to see the for some other devotees, but Krishna will keep on giving sufferings. Kipram bhavati dharmatma. So you will become Kipram very quickly. Bhavati dharmatma. You will become a dharmatma very quickly. Kipram bhavati dharmatma. Shashvat shantim nigacchati. And you will get eternal peace. Shashvat shantim nigacchati. Kaunteya pratijanihi name bhakta pranashati. So Kaunteya, you know, you pratijanihi pratigya. Means तुम्ही प्रतिज्ञा करो. अर्जुन को बोलते तुम्ही प्रतिज्ञा करो. Kaunteya pratijanihi name bhakta pratishati. So but Krishna is telling, you promise on my behalf, name bhakta pranashati. My bhakta never perishes. My devotee never perishes. Why Krishna is telling? Because Krishna can give up his promise, but his devotee, whatever his devotee has promised, advanced devotee, he will not give up. Like the battlefield of Mahabharata. So Krishna has promised that I will not take any weapon. Okay? But Bhishma Dev has promised, Duryodhana has provoked him too much that you are not fighting, you are doing partiality. Then Bhishma Dev told, tomorrow I will fight in such a way that unless Krishna breaks his promise, takes weapon, nobody can kill and nobody can save Arjuna and the Pandavas. So like that he make a vow, he took a vow. So when that battlefield came, Bhishma was battling very fiercely. Arjuna was in any kind, nowhere Arjuna was there. He was just fully shaking actually. So at that time, and Krishna was taking all the arrows in his body also, and Arjuna was fully shaking. So that time, what Krishna did, he got out of the chariot. He took the wheel of another chariot, and he started chasing as Bhishma Dev. And Bhishma Dev became very happy that Krishna has broken the promise. So he dropped his weapon. He broke because Krishna has for his devotees. So Bhishma Dev knows Arjuna is he thinks Arjuna is a much more higher devotee than himself. All devotees think that advanced devotees think that other devotees are more advanced. Unlike us, when we do little bit of devotion, we think we are a pure devotee. So, but the real advanced devotees, they think that other devotees are more advanced than him. So Bhishma Dev thinks that Arjuna is more advanced than Krishna. So he is thinking that for a devotee, how Krishna is making his own promise. So he was very happy and he dropped his weapon and he was standing there. And Arjuna fall at the feet of Krishna. He told, please don't break your promise. People will tell bad. So I will fight. Please leave it. So Krishna broke his promise, but he kept the word of his pure devotee Bhishma Dev. So here Krishna is telling in Bhagavad Gita, that's why Arjuna, you promise that my devotee doesn't perish, because if pure devotee gives a word, Krishna's full power is invested in that. He will be always protecting that word. So that's why he is telling, you promise my devotee never perishes. So that is the thing. So devotee, even if he has a bad thing, it will be over a period of time, it will be burnt like the gold is burnt by this thing, and the coal is put pressure to become diamond. You will ultimately become a gold, ultimately become diamond. So I will keep from Bhavati Dharmatma, Shashvat Shantim Nigacchati. So you will attain eternal peace. That's why Krishna gives suffering to the devotees so that they become more and more pure. So then what we are telling, 8th sloka, we will end it. How much we have got done? Which sloka we complete? 7th? 7th. Okay, next day we will start from 7th. Okay, we will end. And any more clarification, 2-3 minutes we can discuss, otherwise we will end.
Sir, we know some person is dead. We wanted to be away from them. They keep on coming, irritating and fighting. They will be there till they drag you. That much only. Once they felt they drag you, they will leave from there.
Yeah.
Such type of
So you pretend that you are dead. You got dead. You pretend. Then they'll be happy. Then they'll leave. You have to satisfy their ego. And then?
Somebody is insulting. Suppose.
So better you should not react. If you become more and more devotee, normally devotee doesn't react if one insults him. If one insults another devotee, he becomes like fire. So he will blast like anything. But if it is criticizing of his own, so he becomes very happy. He offers obeisance to the devotee. He knows, because a devotee knows, whoever is praising me actually is feeding me poison. Whoever is criticizing me actually is feeding me amrita, nectar. Because he is only helping me to get purified. Whereas the person who is praising me ultimately is helping me to go to hell. Because I will become praised, I will become fully proud, and I will do all my good qualities, I will go to hell. But if somebody is criticizing, I will really look at my heart. There is really something bad in me. There cannot be something just like that, cannot happen. So something bad we would have done either now or before, that is only coming. It is only to purify me. I have something dirtiness in my heart, that is only coming through me. He is only an instrument. God is only giving me. He is only instrument of God. He is only giving me to purify me. If you can think like that, then you will think Islam as the greatest friend. And other way also, if whoever is praising you, you stay away from them. You always stay away from them whoever is praising.
Sir, here, Buddha, Lord Buddha, once he went to take the Bhikshakana, okay, some fellows offended him.
My fellows offended him.
Offended him.
Okay.
He scolded him. Then he kept on laughing.
Kept on?
Laughing.
Okay.
Buddha just kept on laughing. Then that person who offended, he asked him, even I am scolding, offending, why are you laughing? Then he told, if you are offering me something, if I am taking, it belongs to me. If I am not taking, it is with you only. So whatever offending you are offering to me, I am not receiving. So it is ending up with you. So you are only receiving whatever you are scolding me or offending me. So non-reacting is the best way
Best way.
to be safe.
And you don't criticize others. One bad thing, one devotee should not criticize others. By you know this real fact, subtle fact. If you criticize others, that bad quality comes to you. You always try to praise others, whatever real good is there in others. Without flattering actually. Without flattering, you try to praise others, then that good will come to you. If you criticize others, that bad will come, his karma will get reduced. The person whom you are criticizing, his karma will get reduced, your bad karma will increase. Your basket of bad karma will increase, his karma will reduce. You please keep within in mind, don't criticize others. If possible, you praise others or at least become neutral, stay neutral. But don't criticize others, including materialists. Including Muslims, Christians, including nobody you should criticize. So everybody you try to see part and parcel of Lord. Okay, we'll end. Now prayer we'll do and we'll end. Namaste Narasimhaya. Namaste Narasimhaya. Praladaladodaine. Hiranyakashipur Vakshaha. Shilatanka Nakhalai. Ito Nasimha Parato Nasimha. Jato Jato Jami Tato Nasimha. Bahir Nasimha Hridaye Nasimha. Narasimha Madhimi Saranam Prapade. Prabhu Karo Kamala Bare Nakha Adhuta Singha Valita Hirano Koshipo Tano Bhinga Eshavadhita Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Jai Jagadisha Hare Jaya Lakshmi Narasimha Jaya Bhakta Prahlad Lakshmi Narasimha Jaya Bhakta Prahlad Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. If you see something bad in somebody, you should not criticize them in behind them. You can tell that person, I feel this is bad for you. That is okay. You can
Not listen.
you can tell. You can tell that
If you are
person.
telling that, okay, I
Now-
may not be 100% perfect, but I can sense that this is mistake is clearly visible. Try to correct. They are feeling that we are offending them. We are
So
criticizing them.
try to tell in such a way that they accept. So you have to become intelligent that they
They are not
accept.
accepting. Shall we
Then
stop?
you stop. But don't criticize that person behind others, to others, that he is doing like this bad. That is bad. Then in that case you will take his bad karma. But there is nothing wrong if you can tell that person. If you can convince that person, have a devotee person, fight with that person to convince him. To chastise this person also, to convince. Sometimes parents need to chastise the person, the child. So if you have a good relationship with him, you can chastise also and correct him if you are able to do it. But you cannot tell the bad of that person to others behind his back. So that is not allowed. That is bad.
Sir, it is like good relation is only up to the time we listen to them. If we tell what you are telling is wrong, then we are villains. They will not listen to us. They keep on telling, and they will go. She's telling whatever they tell. They will say she's telling like this.
You have to tell
And
them
again
that-
it is a reverse. This
You have to become good example. Good example. That's why Prabhupada told that the need of the hour is that topmost positions in the persons should become devotees, so that others will accept. Without easily they will accept. So you have to become very good work. Everything you have to go. You have to take a topmost position. Everything, so that people will know that this person is reliable. If this person tells something, that is really authoritative. So you have to give that confidence.
Sir,
to
people
people.
believe he is reliable in only some circumstances,
Yeah.
not at all times.
Yeah.
That is the
So whenever that circumstance that comes, you utilize that circumstance. That's the circumstance you tell. Other circumstances, keep a distance. What to do? Keep a distance.
At times our hands are so tight, we have to keep on listening only. No option to tell, even though we really feel it is wrong. Like that, our hands are tight.
So by listening also, it is some help is done to them. Like this I have also told now, Buddha, he's not reacting. Just doing also something, their heart will change. If you don't react now, slowly their heart will change. Let
We
them
have to learn not to
let
react.
them tell whatever they tell to you, not to others. You should not tolerate telling bad to other devotees. They are telling bad to other devotees, you should immediately react. You should blast. But if they are telling bad to you, try to absorb. Try to absorb. Then their hearts will change slowly. Okay. Kripa Sindhu Bevacho Puditana Bhavanebho Vaishnavebho. Okay. Thank you for coming. Online also thank you for joining.